It's me, Demetra Kaye of the Demetra Kaye Show here on YouTube and a proud contributor of the African Diaspora News channel. If you could do me a favor and subscribe to all channels and like this video, I would greatly appreciate it. So on the 7th of April, which was Wednesday to this date, there was a photo that came out of some kids in preschool sitting at a table, and it looks like they were having lunch or something like that. Well, in this particular photo, it was white kids and black kids, and the white kids had their plate of food, and the black kids didn't have a plate of food at all. So it's unclear if they were waiting on the food or they just weren't going to eat. But the fact remains is that all the black kids didn't have a plate. So was it like, okay, we're going to let the white kids eat first or the black kids eat last? I mean, I'm not really for sure what that is, but the picture is horrible, just the look of it, right? And so a father who has a student that goes to the KidsRKids preschool by the name of Marquise is the father. He saw the photo and he actually posted it on his Instagram. So I guess it came from they have cameras in these rooms and they call it the lecture room. And so he happened to see that the black kids didn't have any food while the white kids did. And so he took to his Instagram and said the following: "This is truly unbelievable. You better know this won't be the last time you hear from me on this. Why does every white kid have their food? Not one black child has food in front of them. Thank God for cameras in classrooms because there is no way to hide this racism. As blacks, we always strive to send our kids to schools in suburban areas. But I'm telling you firsthand, that is not always best. This is not a black or white issue. This is simply wrong." And then he hashtags, KidsRKids corporate. "I'll be waiting for feedback from your corporate office on this." Now, corporate office did respond, and that was the CEO and president, David Benson, and he issued an apology from the school, and all of that. And then they updated the apology, their original statement on what was posted on social media. And he says, "After further review and much consideration of the photo/video in question, our company has decided to terminate the franchise's KidsRKids contract and branding effective immediately, leaving them to operate independently." And again, he goes on to apologize. And so, yeah, I mean, I think that was the right thing to do from a corporate standpoint. But my question is, how long was that going on before they were caught, right? And so, as he said to the Marquise, the father, he said something that was very, obvious to me. And he says, "We think as black people sending our children to white schools, or and some black people say better schools, is going to actually be helpful to our children. It's not. What you're doing is sending your black children into the lion's den around people who don't like them and will remind them of that every day." And so we as black people need to do better at finding schools that are going to serve the interests of our black children and stop trying to be around white people, or them folks as we would call them. Stop trying to be around them. Stop. If it's hard for you, don't you think it's hard for your children? And God knows what else they were doing to those poor black babies up in that school, because of their low self-esteem and feeding these kids last or if at all, right? And so anyway, you guys, we're going to see if anything else develops from this story, but stop sending your kids where they're not wanted, all right? And for more insightful commentary, please subscribe to this channel and my channel, The Demetra Kaye Show, here on YouTube. Peace.